Hello. For this problem here, where we're finding interquartile range and then if there's outliers or not. Oops. You first need to find your interquartile range, and the interquartile range is just subtracting your Q3 and Q1, which would be the, over here, the 21.6 minus 17, which gives us 4.6. Now to find your lower cutoffs and your upper cutoff for outliers, you take, for the lower, you take your Q1 because it's the lower one, and Q1 was 17, minus 1.5 times your interquartile range. So it's your lower quartile minus 1.5 times 4.6, sorry, it was a 6 right here. And you get 10.1. So anything below 10.1 would be an outlier. Your upper is your upper quartile plus 1.5 times the interquartile range. Our upper one is 21.6 plus the 1.5 times our 4.6, and that gets us 28.5. So anything above 28.5 would be an outlier. Now if we look at our numbers, let me open this a little bit so we could see all the numbers. Or maybe I can just slide it a little. I better open it a little. There we go. So we want below 10.1. Well, our smallest number is 12.6, so that's not an outlier. Then we want to see if there's any numbers above 28.5. There's none above 28.5. So there is, according to the IQR rule, no outliers. Now to do it with the standard deviation, you use mean and standard deviation. So the lower would be the mean minus 2 times the standard deviation, and our mean was 19.3 minus 2 times the standard deviation, which was 3.83. And when you calculate that, you get 11.64. So our lower is 11.64. This one you just change it to a plus sign. So the mean plus 2 standard deviations, which gives us 2696. Anything below 11.64 would be an outlier, and above 26.96. So if we look at our data, below the 11.64, well, our smallest was 12.6, so there's no outliers on the lower end. If we look at 2696, our highest is 27.9, so there's one outlier. The next one's 25, which is lower. So there is one outlier, so that would be a yes. But if you have any questions, let me know.